Ted Johnson had his beginnings on the sunny beaches of California and Hawaii, but soon gave them up as a young man to ski the world. In 1954, Ted found the joy of the deep powder in Alta, Utah, and it became his home. He worked any job that he could to stay there and ski. He was a handyman, photographer, ski instructor for Alf Engen and Junior Banus, managed and ran the Watson Shelter, and was manager of the Rustler Lodge for 5 years. He also managed the Alta Lodge in 1965. In 1964, he purchased the Blackjack mining claim that would become the first of many old mining claims, including the Snowbird mining claim in the Peruvian Gulch and additional claims in Gad Valley. Soon he controlled 870 acres of prime ski terrain. About this time, Ted formed a limited partnership with 20 of his skiing friends to bring his vision of Snowbird Ski Resort to reality. He began ski trail, chair, lift, and tram line design, and land studies for special use permits from the Forest Service. He also organized the Snowbird Design Team, a small group of young architects that would be responsible for architectural and village design. A sewer line was needed before the resort could be developed. Digging a sewer in nearly solid rock conditions the length of Little Cottonwood Canyon was a giant undertaking. Ted started a 5-year-long fight to raise the funds for this project through the sale of revenue bonds. Twice this effort almost ended in defeat, but Ted persisted and finally succeeded in getting the needed line built. Ted's vision complicated the design process because he insisted on the conservation of trees, streams, vegetation, and the pristine mountain terrain. His ecological concerns resulted in buried power lines, water reservoirs, and paved parking areas held to an absolute minimum. Even the buildings at Snowbird Village had to have sod-covered roofs to preserve the natural view from above. All of this added cost and complication to the development of the resort. In 1969, Ted teamed up with Texan Dick Bass, who was also a limited partner and stockholder in Vail. With the financial backing Dick brought to the table, Snowbird finally opened in 1971. At that time, there was one lodge, the Plaza Center, the tramway, and 3 double chairlifts, as well as the Ted Johnson Memorial Sewer Line. Now, Snowbird has 4 major hotels, numerous restaurants and shops, convention facilities, the 125-passenger aerial tramway, 4 detachable quad lifts, and 6 double chairlifts. The latest quad terminates at the top of the Peruvian Gulch and joins the new 600-foot Snowbird Skiers Tunnel. The tunnel provides easy skier access to American Fork Canyon and Snowbird's Baldy Express Quad that connects Snowbird to Alta near the top of Alta's Sugarloaf Lift. Ted Johnson left a huge legacy for Utah's skiing industry and expanded the Snowbird Resort beyond his initial dreams and visions in the 1960s.